for its ability to change the qualities of other cards.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah. These guys look way too happy. There's no way they don't get... Everybody gets murdered by bats. This is actually a scene part of the first game, yeah. Like this actual area.
The king's steward, Doug, stopped them before the throne room.
Teach me how to
He
Doug.
started at the news of war, and then rushed away, muttering about how the armor would need to be polished. Dennis, the king's brother, was also curious to see this northerner.
Even for the first game.
Dennis missed war. He could plainly see by Arlo's expression that was the warden's task. He hoped they could fight together someday.
No entry? The bats is killing everybody. Yeah, it's the war room from the first game. I'm gonna put on my Captain of the Guard armor.
Arlo was nervous to meet this king. He hoped Reggie lived up to all he'd heard from Robin.
I bow before no man.
He did not have to wait long. King Reggie was glad to see his old friend Robin was safe, and bid him to tell his tale. Robin told of the death of his son by the ferocious Darkwings, and begged the king prepare his forces to go north. Reggie was sad at the loss of Little John, but said that was not reason enough for the South to join a northern war. The king wished them well and turned to go. Arlo stepped forward, asking what the king would do when there was no Winter's Edge to shield the South. If they sent no help now, the Darkwings would not stop at their borders. Reggie listened to Arlo tell his tale. It brought back terrible memories of a father lost and a land left in ruin. A tale not unlike this young warden's. He held out his paw in friendship. King and warden, united, could stop any foe. The southern ratfolk would not simply leave the warmth of their homes for frozen lands they had never seen. A trial by combat would prove his worth.
Really? Okay.
Arlo agreed. He would do whatever it took.
Who you want me to fight?
News had spread swiftly. As Reggie led them to the tournament grounds, the streets were already full. Villagers craned their necks to see their warrior king and this strange northern challenger.
Aren't we also like... I think we're brothers with the king or something like that because we're like the bastard of the previous king. Hidden away in the north. I'm fighting the steward. Okay.
Doug was an unlikely opponent for the first round. His small stature made it hard for him to wield a sword. But when it came to fighting for his king, Doug stood 10 paws tall.
Like how they're cheering for him. The electricity did the best against him. Fuck you!
Doug was no match for Arlo's superior skill. Reggie could already see this would be a tournament that they would squeak of through the ages.
Alright, next one. Who we got? Is it Dennis? It is.
Dennis, veteran of the Green Ward's War and captain of the Royal Guard, would be a true challenge for Arlo. The crowd's cheers for the king's brother echoed off the arena walls.
Okay, he didn't seem to care about ice or electricity. Nice crossbow, nerd. Nice bombs, nerd. No! Bonk.
Arlo was a veteran too, used to fighting monsters and darkwings with ice under paw. Dennis did not compare. Now the crowd cheered for him.
Alright, king time. Yep. King Reggie. Not to be underestimated. I don't doubt it.
Arlo's final opponent was the king himself. Reggie had seen off the frog invaders almost single-pawed and was beloved by his subjects. This fight would be a tale for their times.
Who do you think you are? Me? Pulling out all this weaponry? I'm the better rat. Okay, ow. I'm the king.
They were well matched in stature and skill. There was not a whisker between them.
I was definitely better. I just
Shook
beat his
hearts
ass.
in truce. No rat could doubt Arlo's worth now. Reggie said to meet him by the docks. Together, they would wipe out the Dark Wings once and for all. Together, they would attack Mount Cauldron. Seeing the king's forces training for battle, Arlo felt the stirrings of something he'd long thought dead in
The
his
hell
heart.
is that thing?
Hope.
Boy's
At the
got an
dock,
airship.
Arlo's little heart leapt again at the strange contraption. If it was a boat or a house, he could not tell.
Oh, sup, turtle bro?
Nor why it had a giant sleeping fuzzlebug atop it. From inside emerged King Reggie. He was not alone. King Reggie introduced Bertle. Arlo felt something comforting in the turtle's presence. Bertle was proud to take the army to Mount Cauldron in his bug ship. They would make camp at Highland View, where Arlo could find them when his forces were ready. In a flap of its wings and a cloud of gas, the fuzzlebug took King Reggie and his army north. Whatever tasks Arlo had to finish, now was the time.
Okay, thanks.
Once the war began, there would be no turning back.
Okay, so I definitely need to try and finish off any materials that I have, or what's it called, any missions. Oh, hang on. Boom, 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 boom. And then the cards to what's his face? Don't know what that'll do for me, but here you go, Merlin.
With all their missing
How's the last
cards
rune?
returned, Merlin took down the rune stone and handed it to Arlo in gratitude. Now all Merlin needed was a partner to play cards with. Another rune stone on its pillar. Arlo would decide later whether it was wrong to raid this tomb for its secrets, after he knew them. With the final rune in place, the ancient door opened into darkness.
Oh.
A faint wind rose.
Oh,
and
like
fell
Harold
in his
Bluetooth,
whiskers.
this Harold Bluefang.
Arlo laughed at his thought that something in here was breathing. The burial chamber revealed both tales were true. A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrot Bluefang.
Yeah, I thought you'd be more ice than poison. Really, guy? Eat tree. Okay, yep. I should have poison gear on instead, I suppose. Rather wish that we had whetstone.
The burial chamber revealed both tales were true. A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
Okay, that was a new one. Oh my god, the poison! Oh, that's cheating. No, you don't. Oh, you poxy ass bastard. No! I could have killed him. I would have definitely had him. Hang on. Let's get... Somebody here's got to have a whetstone. Hold up. Fast travel's actually here. Hang on, if I go to this one, because there's a boss right there, means the mole might be around? Nope. Okay. So it starts off in sword and board, then goes to bow, then goes to axe. Alright, save it.
The burial chamber revealed both tales were true. A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
No, fucking ice! Oh, that traveled much further than it had any right to do. Okay. He's a giant rat, right? Ice and electricity, right? Weakness is poison? How's his weakness poison? He's a Draugr. Yeah, you're full of shit.
The burial chamber revealed both tales were true. A treasure hoard, and guarding it was the ancient Draugr Harrod Bluefang.
No. Could have had that. Gotcha, bitch.
A fearsome warrior
Ooh.
laid to rest. More importantly, Arlo had found his treasure.
Oh my Gideon. Kind of weird how a guy who was weak to fire gave me fire resistance gear. Actually, I do need quite a bit of wood. Let's let it chop for a second while I do a drink. Actually, I'm gonna quickly pop to Lou while he chops some more wood. I'll be right back. Really need time back. Save that real quick. Is that a fire one? Please let it be a fire one. No, it's a bloody snake. They're like... Oh, the weakness is fire, okay. This axe does poison damage? What? No, that's my stats, okay. Just does straight up damage. Does 80 of it. Yeah, we'll keep you. Hey, oh, what the heck? Is that a basilisk? Okay. Stop zooming out. Oh, in, sorry. Do a runaway.